This was my ninth proposal, and she rejected me once more. She responded impatiently, "Ethan, aren't you exhausted by this? I've told you countless times, I value my freedom and don't want to be shackled by marriage. If you keep pressuring me, we're done." Ironically, while I was recuperating in the hospital after a car accident, she, the self-proclaimed freedom enthusiast, was partying at a bar with her male best friend, Jake, until the break of dawn. After I was discharged, I initiated the breakup. Half a year later, she came to me, saying, "Stop acting childish. Come back. I'm willing to marry you." "Sure, but you have to promise that even after we tie the knot, you won't restrict my pursuit of freedom. I don't want to be stuck in the kitchen as a housewife all day. I have my own social life." Before she could finish, I cut in softly, "I'm getting married next month." Lying in that hospital bed, I felt a profound sense of disorientation. I had loved her for 7 long years, desperately wanting to build a life together. But she remained steadfast in her refusal. 3 hours prior, I had proposed to my girlfriend, Lily. It was my 9th attempt, and once again, I faced rejection. This time, her irritation was palpable. She compared herself to a restless albatross, yearning for the open sky, only to land once in its lifetime. Marriage, she insisted, was a cage she refused to enter. She preferred the casualty of dating without commitment. After that fateful rejection, I wandered the streets in a daze and was struck by a speeding car. Thankfully, it was only a glancing blow, and according to the doctor, I'd be fine after a couple of days of observation. It was getting late, and I had called Lily multiple times, but she didn't answer. Then, I saw Jake's post on social media. The pictures and videos clearly showed Lily celebrating Jake's birthday at the bar, their hands intertwined, smiles beaming. The caption read, "Holding your hand, growing old together. My love for you is eternal." In the past, I would have been enraged, confronting Lily immediately and perhaps even getting into a fight with Jake. But at that moment, all I felt was a deep, aching sadness. I liked Jake's post and commented, "Wish you happiness," before tossing my phone aside. My eyes stung, and though I wanted to cry, a bitter laugh escaped my lips instead. 7 years of my life were invested in this one-sided love, and with each passing year, I became more and more of a doormat. 9 proposals, all rejected. On paper, we were a couple, but in reality, Lily and Jake seemed like the true pair, and even my friends pointed out that I was the odd one out. I was exhausted. As the saying goes, dating without the intention of marriage is just playing games. I was like a fish stubbornly clinging to the hook, refusing to let go. Lily thought I couldn't leave her, but she failed to understand that love requires mutual effort. It can't thrive when only one person is invested. After all, those who are constantly indulged become fearless. Just as these thoughts swirled in my mind, Lily called. I hesitated for a moment before answering. Before I could speak, she snapped, "Ethan, what's your problem? Why are you leaving such nonsense comments on Jake's post? I was just celebrating his birthday at the bar. I didn't do anything wrong. Stop being so possessive. I'm not coming home tonight. I'll be back tomorrow morning. Make sure the fish congee is ready for me." With that, she hung up. I lay in the hospital bed, reminiscing about our past. We met in college. That winter, Lily lost her parents, leaving her penniless. She started working part-time while studying, taking on odd jobs after classes. One night, as I left an internet cafe near the campus, I saw Lily being harassed by a drunk man. Without hesitation, I stepped in to protect her. The drunkard pointed at Lily and shouted, "You little rat. If you don't pay me back, I'll come to your school every day and make a scene." Lily's eyes were red with tears as she sobbed, "My parents just died, and you're already hounding me for money. Have you no heart?" The drunkard cursed in a dialect, acting like he had nothing to lose. "I'm not leaving until I get my money. It's only right to pay debts. Even in court, I'd win. I quietly asked Lily what was going on. She tearfully explained that her parents had been in a business partnership, and there was an outstanding payment for goods. After her parents' sudden passing, she had sold and mortgaged everything, but there was still a debt of tens of thousands of yuan. She planned to pay it off gradually through work, but the creditor wouldn't wait. My heart ached at the sight of her distress. I'll pay off her family's debt. Here's the money. Take the IOU and leave. After I transferred the money, the drunkard tossed the IOU at me and left, still muttering curses. Lily was incredibly grateful, vowing to work hard and repay me. I, on the other hand, ended up living on nothing but steamed buns and pickles for weeks. From then on, we worked together, and our relationship blossomed. By the second semester of our freshman year, we were a couple. Like other young lovers, we were inseparable at first. But things started to change during our junior year, all because Jake was also admitted to the same university. He was Lily's childhood neighbor, 2 years younger than her. Lily claimed she saw him as a younger brother, but as time went on, I could sense something was off. The first time Jake saw me, there was a glint of hostility in his eyes. At first, I dismissed it as normal sibling, like protectiveness. However, he became increasingly brazen, acting overly affectionate with Lily in front of me and often ruining our dates. And Lily didn't seem to think there was anything wrong with it. I voiced my concerns, which led to several arguments. My friends warned me about Jake, saying he was a threat to our relationship. After graduation, Lily and I moved to another city. Without Jake's interference, our relationship seemed to stabilize, but she still refused every marriage proposal. Then, when Jake graduated, he surprisingly moved to the same city. After that, Lily was glued to him again, as if I didn't exist. I spent a sleepless night in the hospital, replaying our entire relationship in my mind. As dawn broke, Lily called again, angrily asking, "Ethan, where are you? Why aren't you home? I told you to make the congee. I got hit by a car. I'm in the hospital," I replied calmly. Soon, Lily arrived at the hospital with Jake. Seeing that I was only slightly injured, Lily seemed relieved. "I thought you were seriously hurt. It's just a scrape. You're an adult, how can you be so clumsy? Can you be discharged today? Handle it yourself. Jake has an interview, and I need to go with him." Once, I would have been furious at her lack of concern. But now, all I felt was regret for those 7 wasted years. Jake, with his back to Lily, gave me a taunting look and said insincerely, "Ethan, I heard you propose to Lily again yesterday. Did you get hit by a car because she rejected you? Lily and I are both against marriage. You should understand her." I ignored him. Over the years, he had deliberately sabotaged our relationship. Because of him, Lily and I fought more and more, and she even said that Jake understood her better than I did. Jake continued to provoke me, "Ethan, I was just showing off in my post last night. Lily was just pretending to be my girlfriend. I didn't mean anything by it." I wanted to explain, but Lily got mad at you for your comment. Looking at his smug face, I snapped, "Jake, have you ever been told how disgusting you are? If you like someone, be honest about it instead of playing these sneaky games. No wonder you were stripped and thrown into the lake in college." That incident was Jake's biggest humiliation. In college, he got too close to a girl, and when her boyfriend found out, he was publicly humiliated. Jake's face turned pale, but he quickly put on a wounded expression in front of Lily. "Ethan, that's too much. I didn't mean any harm." Lily glared at me. "Ethan, did the car hit your head? Just because I rejected your proposal and you got into an accident doesn't mean you can take it out on Jake." I looked at Lily and sighed. "Since you came in, you haven't shown any concern for me. Your scolding has become routine. Whose boyfriend do you think I am? I've thought about it, and there's no future for us. Let's break up." Lily was shocked, while Jake looked delighted. She grew angrier. "Ethan, what did you say? Say it again. I took a deep breath. I don't love you like I used to. I'm exhausted. You want freedom? You can have it. Over the years, every time we fought, Lily would threaten to break up, and I would always be the one to apologize. So, when I initiated the breakup, she was taken aback. She tried to bargain, Ethan, don't joke around. I know I've been neglecting you. Once Jake settles into his new job, we'll go on a trip, okay? Jake chimed in, Ethan, don't be so heartless. How can you use a breakup to force Lily to do what you want? Lily's gaze became suspicious, as if she thought I was bluffing. I didn't care what she thought. After the breakup, although I felt a pang of regret, I also felt a sense of liberation. Lily was about to say more when Jake reminded her of his interview. She looked at me and said, I'll go with Jake first. I'll come back to help you with the discharge. Don't be silly. Let's talk when I get back. With a quick peck on my cheek, she left with Jake. That was the moment my heart finally closed off to her. In the afternoon, I handled my discharge and went back to the apartment we shared to pack my things. I knew it was time to cut ties cleanly. That night, Lily returned with Jake, both of them reeking of alcohol. When they saw my packed suitcase, Lily looked panicked. Ethan, are you really breaking up with me? I was busy with Jake's interview and celebration. I'm sorry. Don't be mad. Jake added fuel to the fire, Ethan, don't be so stubborn. Lily is even willing to take you on a trip. Stop using the breakup as a threat. Lily, drunk and angry, let go of the suitcase. I've apologized. Don't push your luck. I took one last look at her. Jake isn't someone you can trust with your life. I loved you once, and I don't want to see you get hurt. But it's none of my business now. You wanted freedom, and I'm giving it to you, for both of us. With that, I left, deleting all of Lily and Jake's contact information. I flew back home, where my parents were happy to see me but confused about Lily's absence. I told them we broke up and that I wanted to travel. That night, my dad and I had a heart-to-heart over drinks. He said, your mom and I can't decide your path, but we'll always support you. If you're tired, come home. This will always be your safe place. I got drunk and cried out all my pent-up emotions. The next morning, I overheard my parents arguing. My mom was mad at my dad for some old stories he told me while drunk, and my dad was desperately trying to explain. I couldn't stand the tension at home, so I set off on my travels. For 3 months, I explored the country, from the freezing north to the tropical south, the vast west, and the bustling east. I finally settled in a small seaside town, drawn there by an inexplicable sense of belonging. There, I met Emma, Lily's college roommate. We first ran into each other in the Northwest. She had changed, less outgoing, with a hint of sadness in her eyes. One night after a bonfire party, she sat alone, gazing at the stars. I joined her. Are you into astronomy now? I asked. Since my mom passed away, I like looking at the stars. I feel like she's still with me, like she became a star, she replied. I teased, you sure that's not just a satellite? She gave me an annoyed look. We sat in silence for a while, enjoying the peace. Then, she asked about Lily and me. This time, I openly shared the whole story. After listening, Emma said, Lily lost a good thing. I joked, do you think I'm that great? Are you interested now that I'm single? To my surprise, she said, yes. I was stunned. I was just kidding. I'm serious. I always envied how you cared for Lily. I want someone to love me like that, she said. After that, we traveled together, and our relationship grew. 3 months later, I moved to her seaside town, and we opened a small shop. With Emma, I finally found a true partner. She understood me, and I cherished her. I wanted to propose, but after my failed attempts with Lily, I was nervous. Then, one evening, as the sun set, Emma looked at me and said, "Ethan, I want to get married." I smiled. "Emma, will you marry me?" She nodded, beaming. I took her home to meet my parents, who adored her. They saw how she helped me heal from my heartbreak. The day after we arrived, Lily showed up. Emma admitted she had posted about our upcoming wedding on social media, which was how Lily found out. Lily looked haggard. "Ethan, I know I was wrong. You're just with Emma to make me jealous, right? Come back. I'll marry you, but I still want my freedom." I cut her off. "I'm getting married to Emma. What we had is over." Lily was in shock. "Why? Emma isn't as pretty as me, or as fun. What does she have that I don't?" I pointed to my heart. "We understand each other. We care about each other. That's all that matters." Lily became desperate. "I can do that too. We have 7 years together." I pulled my hand away. "It's over, Lily. Emma and I are getting married soon. You're welcome to the wedding, but keep Jake away." Just then, Emma came out and held my hand firmly. Lily looked at her jealously. "Why did you steal him from me? Give him back." Emma looked at Lily pityingly. "In college, I warned you about Jake. You ignored me and took Ethan for granted. If you don't cherish someone, someone else will." Lily broke down and left. Emma then revealed, "Jake had a car accident and is paralyzed. That's why she came to you." I was shocked. After we broke up, Jake had pursued Lily harder, and she was about to give in when the accident happened. Emma's post was a way to let Lily know it was truly over. I looked at Emma playfully. "Where did you learn such a ruthless move? You won't use it on me, will you?" She smirked. "We'll see how you behave." I held Emma close and watched Lily's retreating figure. In my heart, I knew I had finally moved on. I hoped we could both find true happiness and have no more regrets in the future.